Here on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Toronto, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Van Vliet. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam. That one, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Levine's shot is off. Van Vliet against Levine. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Siakam's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Raptors. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. Makes it off the glass.
And the height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over DeRozan. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Siakam against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Barnes. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam. Both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Chicago with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Kept alive. Out to DeRozan. Vucevic down low. Covered by Barnes. Here's Drummond. And they double up DeRozan. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
The first one falls. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Ball hits them both.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint, from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Barnes hits them both. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Van Vliet against Ball. Here's Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Levine. Last game, 26 points. Ball against Siakam. Can't hit from in close. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 6 points for Siakam. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Levine. The pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Toronto leading by 4. Van Vliet outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Ball kicks to Levine. Knocked away. Pass to Anunoby. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here are the Bulls now. 6-point game. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Siakam misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Trent outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's good for 2. Levine's got 5 now.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Levine. Outside, Ball. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And, Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season. So if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
The dunk by Achua.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Green. Back to Caruso. Outside, DeRozan. From the line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Porter looking it over. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's DeRozan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
First one falls for him. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Flynn's checked in for Toronto. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Caruso against Flynn. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Green. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
To the middle. Here's Flynn. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Caruso. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Achua. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Caruso finds Williams. Bobbed up there for Green. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Porter. Vucevic with the bucket.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Flynn. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Caruso. Basket good. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead. Flynn with it. Pass to Achua. Birch up top. Outside, Porter. Over Green. Porter, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. And Green with the basket on the assist from DeRozan.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Out to the wing. Back to Flynn. Porter kicks to Boucher. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. Now Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors. The first free throw is good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
White, he's checked in for the Bulls. That one drops. He ties it up. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Porter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Shoots. Trying to get something going. And no good. Williams with the defensive effort. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And Williams drops them both. And here is Flynn. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside and stolen by Williams. White wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 5.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Porter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago leading by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
The Bulls leading by 5. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. For 3, Levine drills the three-pointer. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Levine. Here's Williams. Kicks it to Levine. Now here's Dosunmu. White looking around. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Passes it to Anunoby. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Siakam trying to free himself up. That misses off the backboard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Dosunmu. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. The free throw drops for Trent. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash. And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Raptors trail by 9. Kicks it out to Siakam. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Barnes looking around. Now the pass to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. And the first one drops. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Now here's Drummond. Misses from short range.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Anunoby. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball to pass to White. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Barnes sends it back. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Ball. Yep, that one goes.
And willing himself to the basket. Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Siakam against Drummond. Pass to Levine. Fires it up. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Some changes for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Javonte Green in for Kobe White. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Green. DeRozan against Barnes. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby. Rebound by the Bulls.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Levine. Pass to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one is no good. Chicago leading by 4. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now DeRozan. Outside ball. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the shot is long. Raptors trail by 6. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 6 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Drummond. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Here's Levine. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup by Anunoby. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Passes to Green. Four on the clock. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Green. Drummond's got his first basket.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Into the lane. Siakam trying to free himself up. Trent can't hit. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gary Trent. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Levine kicks to Ball. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Over Boucher. Knocks down the step-back J. DeRozan's got 6.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Boucher. Siakam with it, defended by Drummond. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Levine. For three, Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Levine, that's good.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Ball. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Levine. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
Bulls have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. And the Raptors with some changes. Ken Burks has checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Ball. Raptors trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Boucher. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Raptors shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Achua, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Toronto, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Levine can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Caruso against Flynn. Comes up empty down low. The Bulls leading by 8. In the corner, it's Levine. And he gets it back. Down low, here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Now here's Flynn. Passes it to Birch. Now Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And it's DeRozan missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. And there's the drive. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And really with an ever-growing skill set and a scorer's mentality, Porter stays in attack mode offensively.
The pass to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Levine. Unloads. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Flynn kicks to Boucher. Pass to Achua. That shot misses. Nice D from DeRozan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. A second-round pick in the 2021 draft. No one could have predicted the immediate impact DeSumo would have.
Playing for his hometown as a rookie, that is a dream. And he started 31 games, and he was often asked to guard some of the best offensive players. But look, he did a pretty good job and held his own.
Here is Porter. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, pass to Achua. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Back to Caruso. The pass to DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. Vucevic with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Flynn. And he converts the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Well, Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Flynn against Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots and put the ball on the floor.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you got 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies or fundamentals.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bulls leading by 10. So for Chicago right now, the wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. Drummond passes to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. That shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Vucevic up top, covered by Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Free throw drops for Vucevic. And, Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Siakam trying to free himself up. Trent can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Anunoby against DeRozan. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Excellent D there from Ball.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Levine inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors trail by 10. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Ball. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And here are the Bulls now after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. They get the rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Whitey's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's White. To the paint. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Barnes sends it back. And here they come. Here's Trent. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Chicago leading by 10. Ball, the pass to White. And Vucevic kicks to Green. Passes the ball. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they'll get another chance. Drummond. Here's Vucevic. And finally they hit one. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball, the pass to Green. Dishes it to Drummond. Here's White. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 10. Van Vliet outside. Trent finds Barnes. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Barnes has got 7 points in the game. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And here is Ball. He's got 9. From outside the arc, and it's White missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And the dunk by Barnes.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's White after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Vucevic down low. Barnes on him, and he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's Ball. Outside, White. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Quarters checked in for Trent. Here's Van Vliet. Outside, Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. There's Porter at the 3. Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Bulls. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Poked away. Caruso looking for an opening. And the pass to White. Green with the ball. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebound by the Bulls. White with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Chicago again turning it over.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Van Vliet against Caruso. Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago? And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for White. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Achua. And here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run. Anunoby against Caruso to the right side. Here's Boucher. And the Raptors miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now here's Caruso. No good on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Barnes outside. Here's Achua. Passes it to Boucher. Ball against Porter. Barnes down low. He's got 9. A shot, no good. To the middle, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Caruso. They get a hand on it. Raptors trail by 6. Boucher passes to Anunoby. Barnes down low. He's covered by Ball. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points.
2 shots. Elbow. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Toronto. Cam Burge is checked in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Porter. And Chicago also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Both good from the line that time. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content. Raptors trail by 8.
Now, here's Trent. 13 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both. Now Ball. He's got 9. The pass to Caruso. DeRozan with it. From 13. Nice touch on the bank shot. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 13. And DeRozan sends it back. And they get it back. Clock is at 3. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. 1:44 left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Vucevic. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Trent against Caruso. Shoots it. And the Raptors miss again.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
Now, here's Trent. 15 points in the game. To the inside, Birch. And the layup's good off the glass. Birch has got his first points of the night.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Bulls leading by 6. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Cuts off the pass. Trent passes to Anunoby. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tries it from 9. And that one drops for him. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Boucher's shot is off. And here is Dosunmu. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition.
They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Siakam is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Barnes, and it's small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet following the miss by DeRozan. And the basket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
DeRozan finds Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Over Siakam. Nails the baby hook.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. And here is Achiuwa. Passes it to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Throw good, Siakam. He's off on the second.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Levine. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. And Trent now top of the key. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Now that's 17 points for Gary Trent Jr. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And he's good on the second. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now here's Barnes. Achiuwa finds Trent. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now the pass to Levine. And the Bulls get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Van Vliet. That one a little long. Raptors trail by 5. Trent outside. On the wing, Barnes. DeRozan defending. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over Caruso. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 5. Here's DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Levine against Trent. Van Vliet outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Levine inside the three-point line. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Now, here's Siakam. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bulls leading by 7. Levine kicks to Caruso. Back to Levine. Drummond with it. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Levine.
Oh, nice finish. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. On defense, the Bulls have allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Passes it to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond finds White. Shoots over VanVleet.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. That's now 8 points for Fred VanVleet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Chicago leading by 7. White the pass to Levine. Back to White. Levine against Trent. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Anunoby, he's checked in for Achua. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Raptors call time here. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's White. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Bulls with another miss.
Normally he drains that.
Van Vliet on the wing. Barnes trying to free himself up. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Van Vliet.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping past there for the finish.
And Chicago shooting 40% from the field. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. The pass to Drummond. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Bulls leading by 5. Outside, White. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's White missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Chicago shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Back to White. LaVine against Trent. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And it's Trent in the corner. That shot off. Nice D from LaVine. Outside, White. Looking to get back on track here. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. That one's not going to go.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Explosive drive from LaVine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. On the wing, Anunoby. And stolen by Drummond. Here's LaVine. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Ball's checked in for White. Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Chicago leading by 9. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Five to shoot. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Ball against Van Vliet. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ball.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Good D by Barnes.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Trent. Rebound Andre Drummond. And the Bulls with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Good D by Drummond. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside DeRozan. Kicks it to Ball. And there's the feed to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 12 points in just the second half. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic. And the first one at the line is good. Barnes hits them both. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's ball outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Outside ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 11. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Green. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. So it's Toronto now. 9-point game. Passes it to Van Vliet. And Jones pulls it down. And the Bulls with possession. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Up top, Dragic, defended by Young. Right side, Bradley. Outside, Green. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.